Hey, beautiful beings. Greetings. It is beautiful to be back with you on this Monday for Meditation Medicine. And this week I'm bringing you a topic that I've been working actually a lot with in my own practice, really refining this ability. Additionally, this topic has emerged big time for so many of my clients and students, and that is to differentiate between fear versus intuition. So let's break this down a little bit. Fear oftentimes comes with a lot of thought. When we're experiencing fear, our mind automatically wants to attach to evidence that this is true. For example, if you have a fear-based thought, then the experiences that you're having in the present moment are going to be filtered through that thought or belief, and you can literally turn a neutral piece of experience or knowledge into evidence to support the fear that you're hosting in that moment. For example, the belief system around I'm not good enough, then you're going to perceive your friend's facial expression or the fact that you didn't get that work opportunity. Those micro experiences are going to be filtered through that belief system that I am not good enough. Fear is incessant, it's insidious, and it's important to be willing to host the fear-based energies in order to release them. So we got to feel it to heal it. And a lot of our fear energy lives in the belly, a lot in the diaphragm. So solar plexus region. This is the third chakra, the energy center that is connected with your relationship with yourself. So a lot of times when we're triggered with fear, we need to go inward and ask, what's emerging within me? What story am I holding, am I possessing that's malfunctioning in this moment, that's emerging through this uncomfortable fear-based energy? So fear is that belief or that thought that's going to attempt to attach and create evidence to support the illusion of that belief. Now, intuition, on the other hand, is immediate. Intuition is void of emotion because it's coming from divine realm. It's coming from a place that's not embodied yet. So when we feel emotion in relationship to intuition, it's our humanness that's responding to that intuition. Intuition is like a flash. It's very immediate. So when we experience intuition, we can learn how to attune to it more deeply and more specifically. So for example, if you have a meditation practice, and we'll get into why it's important for you to cultivate one in another meditation medicine session, but in your meditation practice, you can even ask yourself questions. For example, if you're thinking about moving to a specific city. So I know, for us, Jeff and I are really sitting with perhaps splitting time between Atlanta and Santa Fe. That Santa Fe hit came immediately. And that came to us last year, actually, and we're kind of following that intuitive hit. Now there's a lot of joy and excitement and anticipation coming with that intuitive hit because we've been taking action to explore that intuitive guidance. But the actual point of intuitive receiving was immediate, it was clear, it was direct, it came with a very strong message. So for you, when you think about, the intuitive pieces of guidance that you've received, you can even sit with maybe an example in the past, something that you've experienced. Was it immediate? You can check back with yourself. What did it look like? Did it come with an image? Did it come with a color? Where did you receive it? Were you out in nature? Were you on your meditation cushion? But going back to your meditation practice, it's important for you to get comfortable with dialoguing with your intuition. And the more that you can create a trusting, connected relationship with your intuition, the less that fear will rule you, and the more ability you'll have to differentiate, to distinguish between fear-based inner experience and intuitive inner experience. So again, if you need to excavate the answer to a question, or you need some more guidance to move, perhaps you're thinking about moving to a different city, maybe you want to start a new business, maybe it's relationship-based, get yourself in that very still and silent place, connecting with the breath. I like to place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. These are very potent intuitive centers. And you ground yourself, dropping your energy into the root, into the base of the spine. You open the crown chakra, 7th center, the top of the head. Once the nervous system is eased and you're creating spaciousness in the consciousness, you can drop in that question. Am I meant to move to Santa Fe? And the more that you do this practice, you'll begin to get very clear yeses, nos. Sometimes it's, maybe you need more time to percolate on the question. Your guides can be with you to help you to receive the answers and the guidance that you need. So again, it's so important, especially for those of us on this path, and more people are embarking on the spiritual path, to really learn the difference between fear versus intuition. And again, fear is very thought-based. It's going to attempt to find evidence to support its hypothesis, which is based in fear, which is based in something that hasn't happened yet. Intuition is immediate, it's clear, it's void of emotion. So I hope this is helpful for you as you continue to navigate your path and you continue the ascension into the fullest expression of who it is you are in this lifetime, unapologetically. Can't wait to continue to share more on this topic and to share more about the power of meditation, not just as a seated practice, but really as a lifestyle, as a way that we can show up to life every single moment. Hope you have a beautiful week. Sat Nam, Namaste, Aho.